have guests that are waiting and
Oh, I can't wait
take
to
us the
intro
rest of the
these
show
women.
just to read their resumes.
Okay, I'm just going to kind of go straight from the resumes here because there's so much.
Oh my gosh, these women have done so much.
Ayelet Shason. She is the founder, and I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, Shannon, Maagalim Community Circles. She's the founder of it. She's the proud mother of Yeren, who was diagnosed with autism at 2 years old. As a young mother, Ayelet took it upon herself to be Yeren's advocate by giving him a safe and welcoming space into the world. And she looked for ways to integrate him with different programs, which is how Maagalim was born. She is involved with many local special needs programs. She's been invited several times to be a keynote speaker at charity events like the Jewish Federation of Los Angeles and the Scouts. She graduated from Tadmor Hotelier School in Israel, as well as has an accounting degree, and was a teacher at Shabbat of Agura for 9 years. And we're going to hear how she is not only a champion to yard, she has 4 children, Shannon. I want to know how she does that. Yes. And does all this. So that's Ayelet. Her partner, Rachel Weizman, is the CFO and COO of Maagalim. And she was so touched and moved by Ayelet's life story, she was excited to apply her business sense to the endeavor. And at age 10, Rachel became a certified counselor and organized weekly meetings and activities for kids in her community. She was a lieutenant in the IDF. She managed a special army program, helping struggling women acquire a profession, guiding them to a better place in society. She has a degree in physical education, and she's raised 2 wonderful daughters. And we're excited to hear about her involvement with Maagalim. So welcome to the show, ladies.
Do we have them there?
There we are.
Ayelet.
Thank you for hosting us. Hi, guys.
So thrilled that you are here. Do we also, is it Rachel or Raquel?
Rachel.
Rachel. Is Rachel here too, Traven? Do we have Rachel yet?
She's in the waiting room, I know.
She's there. We're not seeing her camera. So Traven's going to work with her I see that she's there, but we don't have her camera feed. So we'll see if we can get that working. But let's go ahead with you, Ayelet.
Ayelet. Yes, let's talk with, are we pronouncing it correctly, first of all, Maagalim?
So my name is Ayelet. And
Ayelet,
and the organization name is Maagalim Community Circles.
Maagalim.
So much more beautiful.
And what does that mean, Ayelet?
Maagalim in Hebrew, it's circles.
Okay, great. Circle. And tell us what Maagalim Community Circles, what their mission is.
We have a few missions. We have, first of all, that our kids will be acknowledged in the community. So we are big in inclusion. So everything that we do it with the community. So either with teenagers or with friends that are coming and participating in classes and events. This is one thing that's very important to us. The second thing is that, like every second mom will tell you that they want to break the glass walls. They want their kids that everyone will know that they exist. The fact that they are very quiet and sometimes nonverbal, like my son, doesn't mean that they're not here. And I want everyone to know that they are taking a very big part of growing up with the rest of the people here. So being a part is very important to us.
And great. We have Rachel with us now. And Rachel, we're going to get to you in a minute.
And I want to know, ladies, one of the things that your stories are so inspirational, but one of the things we read was that Rachel was so inspired by your story, Ayelet, that she had to be involved with this. So tell us a little bit about your story and your son and how things going on with your son inspired you to do what you're doing.
First of all, Yarin, my son, not yesterday, the day before, March 6th, turned 26. So we started the organization 5 years ago when Yarin turned 21 and we finished high school. And I was with Rachel, my partner, on a hike, and I was telling her that I'm very concerned about what's going on now. Like, what happened when they done high school? What's out there in the community waiting for them? And I didn't have any answer because I think all the day programs and the other programs are a little bit challenging for us because my son is low function, non-verbal, needs an aid all day. Like, I wasn't in a place that I can count on someone to do what we are doing. So I expressed my worries to her, and I told her that my goal is to open something for him and for friends like him. And she said, "You know what? Let's do it." And we had another person with us, and it was like from bringing it to verbalizing it to Rachel, and she has this charm to take things and to make it happen. And here we are, 5 years after.
Rachel, can we clone you? First
Yes,
of all, welcome. But what an amazing person. Talk to us about what it was that you heard and saw that made you go, yes.
You know what? It's first of all, Ayelet is such an inspiring person. Without her, her life story, she's a unique person. You will always see her with smile, always hear like positive attitude. So with that said, seeing her cope with raising a child and hearing the issue. And I was in a time in my life where I was like, okay, I want to do something else. I got to the age that the girls are older, the business is established, and I'm looking for something else to do. And with my background, little bit of business and education, I decided that's it. Let's make a difference. And with just an army of volunteers that we have in the community, it was really possible. And we are still, every year we have a different goal, and every year we're trying to reach that goal. So with small steps, we are really making a huge things in the community. And when you say the word Magalim in the community, you won't be, it just amazing to see so much love that we get, so much support. It's like, it's amazing. So it was really easy and easy things, to go with a Yelet life dream. It's a dream that was born not because it was, it because of the necessity that to bring some solution to all these amazing special needs kids, and to do something to include them, integrate them with the community, to create social event for them, just to break this loneliness that they're facing all the time, and to be included in events that there wasn't something like that before Magalim was founded.
yes, I can attest to how much joy the kids get out of the events. My son went to the Valentine's dance party a couple of
Oh,
weeks ago, and he absolutely loved it. It was such a well run event. I mean, I can't say enough about your volunteers and the people that work with you. It was really marvelous.
it,
Um,
it's electrifying. A
it,
person, you know what? We tried so many times, Ayelet and I and other volunteers, to describe exactly what's going on in an event, and it's just hard to find the word to describe what's going on. The atmosphere, the really the love that is going on, and the happy smiles that you have on the kids, that the shiny eyes. It's just something that you cannot really um, describe in words. You have to be there to feel um, the electrifying atmosphere that there is inside this room.
it's fantastic. I just begrudgingly took away from the kitchen table uh, thing that he made for me. It was so creative with a CD and a paper plate and hearts and that he made for me for Valentine's Day. So I can't say enough good things about it.
We
Tell
have,
us about.
by the way, we have such a beautiful picture with your son.
I know I got some of them, Ayelet.
No, no, but did you get the whole album?
Yes, I did. Thank
Oh,
you so much for that. I can't believe, in addition to
yeah.
everything else you've done, you captured those wonderful moments. Can you tell us about some of the regular classes and programs that Maagalim holds?
Yes, so during the week we have every day almost a class. Like Monday we have art, Tuesday we have volleyball that play with professional two professional coaches, and with them there are teenagers from the community that coming to just volunteer and be with them. So Wednesday and Thursday was cooking and baking, that it's now on hold until we will find the facility to do that. We used to have a place that unfortunately with COVID they had to shut down. Saturday we have a nice, great Zumba class, and it is at a dance studio. On Sunday we have a musical class that it's an amazing, amazing 13 teens that took themselves either with an instrument or with their voices or just bringing together their abilities and bringing. We are now creating a show for them that we will talk a little bit further after. I will keep telling you the whole classes we have. We have another class that it's in a private gym. It's a workout class. With that being said, we have once a month another baking class. And I'm hope that I'm not missing anything. Once in a while, we do lecture for parents or any kind of activity that it's not on a typical.
I want to know more about those special events because that Valentine's Day dance sounds like it was absolutely amazing. Do you guys do regular sort of special events?
Yeah, once a month we have a party that's coming up this Sunday. We have a carnival party. So it's amazing just to see this is the party. Thank you for bringing the flyer. Yes. Um, and it's amazing to see that we are just throwing the question to our volunteers who is taking upon himself to run this event. Like every month, a few other people joining and taking upon themselves to run the show, and it's absolutely amazing. And it's all volunteer, and the kids are coming to this event. You see them like in a different light. You see them at the day how they are, their routine, and when they walk into the place that we do it every time, it's like a different personality, and there is a greeter in the front greeting them and giving them the sticker with their name, and they walk in to see so many loving people that are just waiting for them, just waiting to dance with them, to share their love with them, to just give them an attention and love. That's it. And my dog wants to be on. Sorry. Yeah,
It's all
you
good.
can
We
see.
like dogs. Oh, how beautiful. How pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I love
so this, I'm telling you, the events are. It's like magic. It's like Rachel described it. The posture of the kids. Start with this when they walk in and just seeing them on the dance floor. And after that, seeing them socializing, holding hands. Like, where is the autism? Where is this bubble that usually puts them so lonely? Here you see them, and the volunteer is like a bridge. He's holding one hand here and one hand here, and then he puts them together and dance with them. So, second or a minute or an hour and a half that the party is on, there's no autism. Everyone can do whatever he wants, jump like a kangaroo, make sounds like a cow, whatever. It's amazing, really. I'm telling you, I don't know who is winning who here, if we, the volunteer, or them, the participants.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had a friend that saw Wyatt at the Valentine's event and said to me, "He's so social and friendly." And I thought, well, it must have been the environment and the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Yes. We,
Yeah, tell
we
us
have.
about, you talk about how the kids changed. What do you see as some of the impact you have witnessed as the result of the programs?
I tell you, for sure, more social skills, more friends. Um, from my personal experience, I learned and know so many people that attending as volunteers and becoming friends of us that open life for my son. Now he's 26 and he's not going to any day program, but he's going every day to at least one or two businesses to volunteering. So the people that we got to know from Maagalim opened their doors to young adults with special need to come volunteer in their business. This is one very, very important thing that I had in mind when we opened Maagalim, that people will know Yarin, people will know Wyatt, that people will know Tomer, with so many, and Amit and Noah, and so other friends of us that are dealing with what's going to happen with them later on in life.
Uh-huh. I'm looking at that right now, Ayelet. Wyatt is 20, and as so many of us parents dread what they call falling off the cliff or from classroom to couch, we live in fear of that time.
Yeah.
I'm already trying to figure out what's going to happen to Wyatt, investigating day programs and looking at activities. But it's a very fearful time, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And because Yarin needs a one-on-one 24/7, I need to find him the places that I know who is hiring him or making him volunteer. And I know where he's going. And I know that he's not with a group of 5 or 6 kids, that it's more stressful for him. Like, each child or each young adult they're not child anymore, has his own needs. And I think us moms know the kids and their needs. And if we can build them some kind of a safety environment, I'm blessed to do that. And with the cooperation of the community and Rachel and other people that joined Magalim, it making it happens, it's just, I know that in the future, God forbid that I won't be here, I will have some kind of a platform that he will know what to do. He will know where he's going. I'm not alone. And this is what I want to create also for the moms, that they will have some kind of a channel between them that can discuss issues that we want to raise in Magalim, that will maybe live together in the future, like to really buy a house together. Let's make it happen. They need to leave the house like he's 26. Hold him here forever, but it's not fair for my younger kids. I have 4.
I know. I cannot believe you have 4 children. How do you do it? I can't imagine having one special needs child. How do you do it with 4 children, one with special needs?
Here I'm juggling all day, and 2 of my kids were on an IEP all their life. But I want to take the time that we have and to tell you about amazing things that are going on in Magalim that you will be aware and share. So, Rachel, you want to tell them about the musical production?
Sure. So, just a little bit about, I wanted just to add a few words about our monthly events. So, just imagine that, every end of like toward June, we look at the calendar, we look at the date, and then we mark already 10 dates for main events, and every month is a different event, totally different from the other, different teams. And in general, every event we have dance. So we have a live DJ, we have dancers, that the professional dancers that will come and lead the dance, And in addition to that, we have the theme of the event, whether it's a carnival, whether it's a love to dance, whether it's a festival of lights. Really, every month it's something different, and we the volunteers work so hard. It's a lot of work to plan it and bring it to life. So that's something that I would like also to thank all the Magalim volunteers for doing a fabulous job and giving so much from their heart. It just there is no word to really come and thank them. As for the upcoming event, so we have on Sunday the carnival and a dance party as well. And the following month we have on April 3rd at 5 p.m. we are going to have a musical performance. Oh, thank you for the flyer. So as you see, we have 12 musical stars. This is how we call them in Magalim. They are. We have them. In addition, we collaborate with local musical professional musicians who comes every week and work with these kids. So if we have 12 kids in the class, so we have 6 volunteers who will come and work with them. And the ages could be, 40 years old, or it could be a 13 years old who will come and play the drums and help with creating this musical. They worked before COVID and they were ready for a show, and then we end up, everything was closed down, so they didn't end up really performing. But since September, they're really working up again and doing, giving so much of themselves um, for to be able to shine on the stage and to show their abilities. And this is one of the most amazing things that I learned through knowing what's autism, what's the disabilities, and and there's so much ability with each child, which is for people who are not aware, it's really sometimes even a shock because you don't really expect that. So we have, for example, we have an amazing performer. She's about 14, 15 years old already, and she is the soloist of this show. And you will see her wandering all around, and once she get the microphone, she is focusing on the task and she's singing like, my skin is with chills just from her voice. And this is something that everyone must come and see what's going to be on stage, and we are so excited about that. It's going to be in Madrid Performing Arts Center in Canoga Park on April 3rd. And in addition to that, we're going to have guest dancers. One of them is deaf, totally deaf, and is able to communicate with his partner and to dance. And this is showing abilities over the disability, overcoming the disability. And this is something going to be really one of a kind, and everyone is so excited about that. The next, I think, we have another event that is also special because it's a collaboration with another organization. It's going to be ATV, lots of fun, an outdoor event, and this is going to be real excitement for the whole family with barbecue, and it's lots of volunteers. So that's going to be a very fun event as well.
I want to add something. This is, I believe, the second or the third year that we are doing it with them. And a lot of our friends own an ATV. So, what we are doing is they are bringing their tools. We are inviting the participants. They are taking them on the ride with the ATV. It's so much fun, and it's a lot of excitement, and the adrenaline it's like wow, dirty and dust, and but it's so much fun to be in nature. And then when we finish this, there is like a huge a table with barbecue and a lot of really food and love and dancing and DJ and fun and love. Really, I'm putting a lot of effort to make people understand that this is Maagalim, this is the circles, this is the holding hands of the community and our kids. And this is what warms my heart all the time.
Yes.
Well, I think it warms all of our hearts, but I think at this point, all of our viewers want to know, where is this happening? Like, is this only in Southern California? And if it is, let's first start by letting people in Southern California know, how can they get a hold of you? How can they get more information? But then I want to ask, if there are people that are in other places in the world who look at this, what you're doing, and say, hey, you've already found this formula, we want to duplicate it, if you're thinking at all about that. But let's start with locally. How do people find you?
I can tell about that. So basically, we are young, 5 years. We don't have our own facility. This is something that we surely looking for the one or two um, with little pocket and big heart to help us have our own place. Right now, we juggle between facilities we rent. So it's something that it's really, this is one of our goal. It's actually our immediate goal to find a place where we can bring back our cooking and baking classes and just have everything under one roof. Um,
To
and
create a
it's,
to create a center.
yeah, to create a center, exactly. And as for if I think Ayelet can mention about the one that do not live here and really learn about how we work and we help them. Can you tell about Atlanta?
Yeah, so 3 years ago, we were reached out by a nice lady that wanted to open Maagalim in Atlanta, and we helped her establish something similar. We were too young to duplicate ourselves to another facility from two people that working here in my house and Rachel in her house. It was hard to run both. So we gave her the tools. We are here to support with everything that she needs. And she took it, and amazing. They have in Atlanta an organization that try to copy what we are doing. And again, they're doing amazing, really. Most of the information that people are looking for can be reached on the website. So maagalimcircles.org is the website. And hopefully in the future, we will have a physical center that everyone can just come, raise the glove if they want to add something of their own. We are here. The platform is here. I'm always telling parents that if they want to raise the glove and to start something, to if their kid like basketball and they want to open a basketball team, we are here to help them. We have a 501c3, the nonprofit. We can help them put it out there in the community to find volunteers to come, but we need the parent to work on that, because again, it's only us volunteers. Hard. And the Facebook and the Instagram are two stages that we are always trying to put stuff out there. But I think this is the main, the website. The website is very, Rachel is the one that runs the website. She's doing an amazing job.
Yes. What is the website where people can find you?
Maagalimcircles.org.
And for those that are listening in podcasts, 'cause a lot of our viewers are listeners, they're listening in their car or on a walk. So Magalim is spelled Maagalim. So it's Maagalim circles.org.
Circles.
Circles plural. So you guys will definitely want to check that out. I just think it's amazing what you guys are doing. And for so many people who are out there and feel like the answer isn't there, we always tell them here on the show, first go look and see if somebody's already doing the thing that is your dream. And if they aren't, then think about partnering with someone else and making it, which is
Exactly.
what you did.
Yes. Or approach us with an idea, and maybe we can, help and make it happen.
There you
There
go.
is, we have a mother of one of Maagalim kids who she was actually was the one who raised the glove and start teaching cooking. So that's one example.
Right.
And I
Right.
understand from looking at your website, you guys are always looking for volunteers, people to come in and be partners at with the people who are participating with the events, and teachers to come and teach things like cooking. If somebody wants to volunteer their time, how would they go about doing that?
Website.
Website.
Yes, it's under the about. There is they can join two ways. So basically, I think the first thing intuitively is go look for activities that you like, and you see, okay, I like Zumba, I like dancing. I will click on volunteer dancing Zumba class, and then you just go through the process of telling who you are, and then you register, and then you come to the class. So the same is for the events, anything that you see, just go to the event page and just click register, whether you are a participant or whether you are a volunteer. And we have
Wonderful.
a donate button for the one who want to donate as well.
We love that too. Nancy, I want to know, how did you first find out about this to take Wyatt to the Valentine's Day dance? Who told you?
Well, I have a group of moms that are in the autism community, and one of them texted me with the event and said, "We're going. How about you?" And there were about 8 moms on the thread, and a lot of us sent our kids. And I had actually, I believe, met Ayelet at a party of one of these moms a couple of years ago. And Yaren was in swimming at Agora High with Wyatt. So Wyatt used to see him on Sunday. So it's a tight knit community of us special needs moms, right, Ayelet?
Yeah.
And we all share information. So I was fortunate enough to hear about it.
I was telling
Fantastic.
my friend yesterday that the best information that I got in life was only from parents, one to another. And the either the state or the regional center or other organization that is out there for us, not really reaching out and telling us. It's something that we need all the time to just find, and this is it at itself work, just to do this Googling all the time. And when another thing is that when families are coming to our events, there is a side hall that had chairs and tables, and you see the parents that doesn't need to be all the time with their kids sitting there and talking. They have an hour and a half to themselves, just to, introduce themselves to one another, share information, just be with themselves. I saw last time mom that brought a book. Sometimes it's just to see them taking an hour and a half to themselves just to enjoy. And again, it's depend on the level of the kid. If there is a kid that needs, you know, full on board stuff on him, it's fine as well. They can dance with them on the dance floor. It's very open. There's no rules. This is what nice. You can do really whatever you feel like doing. You feel like dancing, dance. I'm telling moms sometimes, just join us and jump. Hear the music and jump. It's like some kind of a release. One can take a book and do the meditation. And for me, I need music. I need dancing. This is what recharging me. I need people. So just by that, create some kind of an energy that makes you feel good.
I love that you brought up that not everybody's going to need the same thing, and that if somebody needs support, that the support is welcome. But I'm guessing that if somebody needs full on support, they should bring their support with them. Is that
Right.
correct?
Right.
Yes,
We do.
your events allow an aide or a parent to come with the child. Is that correct?
Yes. Before COVID, we allowed everyone to join, but now We are trying to limit the number. We started with 30, we raised it to 50. Now when the everything is a little bit better, now it will be 60, but not more than that. We closed the registration. We were sold out last time. And at the door, there's no coming at the door. There's no. But there was like a brother, like two siblings of the same family that miscommunicated themselves, so we allowed him. But 60 is the top limit that we are putting, because we are still in some kind of COVID restrictions, even less or more. But we need to take care of our kids. Yes.
Yes. And this is at this current facility that you're renting. What city is that based in?
Woodland Hills.
Woodland Hills. Okay. Well, that's pretty central. Pretty remarkable. But your dream would be to have your own place that's your own center. And as I think you said, Rachel, you need someone with a big heart and a big wallet. Was that what you said?
It could be many. It could be many with medium size, or you know what? We learned basically Maagalim, we are founded just by people like
Donation.
us in the community.
Mm.
One, subscribe for $18 or $10 a month, and one, comes to the gala, or the other contribute extra in addition to the tickets. Or but this is where we get our funds. We don't have any other source for money. And 100%, what's unique about Maagalim Community Circles is like, unlike many other nonprofit organizations, we really run by volunteers. Um, Ayelet and we don't get any paycheck, nothing. It's all of our hours, and all of our volunteers are purely 100% volunteers. And so that's the nice thing, that all of the money that donated, contributed to Magalim, goes to the kids. And with all the magic that we do, we still need some more money in our bank account in order to go to the next step and have a facility, and offer more program for the kids during the morning time, and even in the evening. They can come in the evening, and just think about that. From after dinner, they can come, watch movie, popcorn, play a few games together, and go back home at 9 o'clock. So that we have so many ideas, but we don't have the facility yet. So right now we're just doing magics from whatever we can do. So
I
that's
want
something that will be amazing if we
I want to
can.
add something. I was
Yes.
sorry, Rick, add something. Um, Having the center, my next dream is to open a day program. So for them to come learn skills, and then to commute with the businesses out there, that we will work with them. Let's say some business needs sorting. We will let them sort and bring it to the business, like some kind of a bridge again between them and the community. And at the day program, they can do so much. We are thinking of baking cookies and selling them at the market. Like, my dreams are somewhere in the sky. Like, I'm all day. I have so many things that I'm planning. We have, by the way, another event coming up. We don't have a date yet, but I am going to participate in a marathon, 10K, and all my friends wants to do to collaborate with Maagalim. Each runner will take a special need or a teen with special abilities, and we'll run with him some kind of a path that we will create for them. So we will win this together. It will be so amazing. We have so many things planned ahead of us that, wow, I can sit
I
here
love
and
it.
talk to you forever.
And we could talk to you forever, but we are out of time. But I want to say this, our Autism Live is now a part of the Autism Network, and we're about to move into our new studio facilities next month. And I want to partner with you. Let's find we're going to be having some interns, and we're going to be having some people on the spectrum working with us, and let's work together and maybe have a day where they get to come and visit and see the studio and see if anybody is excited or interested, because we're very hardcore about making sure that whenever we have a piece of art now on the show or have an opportunity to hire somebody, that we're hiring people on the spectrum, even, that our interns, that when we're training people to do something with us, that we're only hiring people who are on the spectrum. So let's partner together. Let's work together. But we are out of time, but I want to thank you, ladies. I know Nancy feels the same way. What
Thank you.
amazing
What
women you are.
dynamos you both are. You're both so inspirational. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you joining us today and sharing your mission and your marvelous work with your organization.
Thank you
you.
for the opportunity.
Our honor.
Sorry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Autism Live. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.